Hello everybody, my name is Scarlett and now you're having a fun time with me. So today we're continuing, or tonight we're continuing, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, so this will be part 6 of it, yes. So, what just happened last episode, or last stream? It was a bunch of, it was basically kind of like a filler episode. Filler episode right until like the very end of it, which is fine, I love a good filler episode. It was just it was like 2 straight days of like free time events and whatnot. I hung out with Chihiro, I hung out with Taka a bit. I did hang out with Toko. And also Hifumi. Okay, so, I think that's it, yeah. Oh yeah, we had the scene with Mondo and Taka in the sauna, so that's great. Like I said, it was like very filler until like the very end of it. So I had the scene with Mondo and Taka, and then after that was when Monokuma called us all to the gym to give us more motivation that he had all of these lifelong secrets of ours that he was going to expose if kill didn't happen within the next 24 hours. So that happened, we all went back to our rooms, and now it's the next day, and lovely Mr. Monokuma woke me up to be like, should you be so laid back when one of your classmates, something happened to them? Rage baiting. Well, not really, he's right. But, yes and no. Either way. So now we're here. Let's check the transcript real quick. See where we were at. Dining hall, I need to get to the dining hall. Yeah, I did that last stream, and then Aoi saying, Makoto. Alright, so, right where we left off. Cool. So, same deal as like last, because it's like every other stream is like around midnight, and then same thing with every other stream is like at like 12 p.m. So with some I'm able to be a little bit louder, the others like right now I cannot. But so we're just gonna get back into it. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to something that Monokuma mentioned. The... something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder. After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly, someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is? It's actually not wrong.
What the heck?
What? Why didn't you say something yesterday? Because there wasn't a murder yesterday? What are you talking about?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. Also, nothing happened yesterday. Why would he need to say anything about values and whatnot? What good does it do? What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. This man thinks he's so cool. He is. Yeah. What you gotta say?
So,
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the only place new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for... Were all those lines her? Oh, they were, okay. Oh. No, wrong one.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
For serious.
About Byakuya. You think he's being brainwashed or something? No, he's just Richie Rich, bruh. I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay? Listen. Fortune telling is like... It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. Well, he's being nice about it. Okay. So you expect me to think that fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut, bro. I mean, like I said, he's being nice about it. He's just, being firm. He thinks they're, in his mind, they're very much different, so I'm not gonna say none. No. Okay. Oh, shit. Is there anyone on this floor? Oh. Oh. Library? What are you doing there? We're looking for a body, and here you are in the library. Oh, shit. What? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. There's nothing of interest here. Don't you agree? I came in here because you were in here, bro. You should go look somewhere else. Are you gonna block me from this door again? Makoto, you need to... Oh my god. I mean, Mondo punched shit out of me in the first episode. I mean, obviously we know Monokuma's not gonna do nothing if we fight each other. Makoto, punch him. Do it now, quickly. Will he beat my ass back? Absolutely. But he just needs to know, bro. Okay, wrong way. Actually, no, that's the right way. I'm tripping. Huh? The door's open. But aren't these supposed to be locked? Bing bong.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya?
I see.
Judging by what he has just said, there can be no doubt a murder has really taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? He thinks he's in some murder novel. He thinks we're in that novel that he was reading yesterday. Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Weird suggestion to start with, but okay. He was muttering, as if only talking to himself. Like, bro, if I'm searching, I am not checking the boys' bathroom or locker room first. Oh, sorry. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door, and the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. My god. Wow, Chihiro is one of my favorite characters in the first game. I am... Anyways. Bloodlust. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Cringy-ass scream. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. That was not a wild primeval scream. I don't know what that was. Boy's life of despair. Deadly life. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost felt like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Oh my god, he's just like me for real. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Girl, someone has amazing handwriting, look at that. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Yeah. Chihiro?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
He said you can sleep in your dorm during the investigation for all I care. What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed... fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is... dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taga bolted out of the locker room, and everyone made their way to the scene. It felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? This is a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Not for real, you need to shut up right now. Okay. Oh, let's talk to everyone here first. Oh, Kyoko. Oh, I can't talk to her? Oh, I can't talk to anybody, okay. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than the dumb... Well, that dumbbell has blood on it, that's why I pointed at it, and... Anyways. For now, pay attention to the wall. Oh, okay, god. Uh-huh. I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Bro, I can't just go in the order that I want? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Also, Chihiro could have done that if her hands are suspended like that. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in the blood, does it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of the crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh, she fainted? Oh, never mind. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? I can't yell that right now, it's midnight, so we're gonna, I'm just gonna pull the mic a little bit closer. Why? Kadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
And there's a lot of it here. So she is hemophobic? I imagine she has not watched too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. Well, it was out of her control. No, I think this should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't fail on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. She'll wake up. Just give her a minute. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Yeah? In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. Wait, wrong voice. Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
what the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least Stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Not you. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Yeah, I would too. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? Makoto, we only have a limited amount of time. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Oh?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because...
Yoo-hoo!
that's how graduation works! Then... it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us... killed... a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want, bro. You don't have any, bro. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. Give? Oh yeah, I read that right. Okay. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too!
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon, Makoto, we have a limited amount of time. We have to start the trial whenever Monokuma gets bored. That can happen very fast. Honestly, we wasted enough time already.
What?
What? Do you want to die? Right?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. Okay, calm down.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation, too sweet? I don't know. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Alright. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. At least it was instant, though. At least she wasn't suffering. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So... what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. He respects Makoto's intelligence when it comes to solving murders, but not him as a person. At least not right now. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and... this is the blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Oh, I thought it was Byakuya. Sorry. Does this mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Truth bullet section. Oh, yeah, that line was Byakuya's. Okay, never mind. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Look at the way you talk about a dead body. I know you ain't talking. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site. It's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still,
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. I don't like working out in front of people either, honestly, so I would do the same thing. Now, that is bringing the nighttime rule. That is true. But I do love 24-hour gyms. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullet section. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I beg to differ. I stay lifting shit. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by sitting around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Okay. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? He just wants to steal my information and pass it off as his own during the trial. Oh, I found this out. Bro, no you didn't. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Bro, I will leave you and go investigate on my own. I swear to God. You guys don't believe it, but I actually do like Byakuya's character. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. If I remember right, this Carter is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monaco. Oh my god! Yeah? He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Oh, he was calling Monokuma. Oh my god. I'm being so for real. I thought he was like clapping his hands at me, like being rude. Like, well, if you don't like that, take it up with Monokuma. Like, I really thought he was getting in my face. Oh my, I was about to end the stream right here. I was pissed. He was calling for Monokuma. Still, this may need to chill out. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Oh my god.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only the boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're so simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. See, this is the thing with him and Kyoko. They know the answer, but they want to, like, see me, like, play like a little... Like, they want to see me play in the palm of their hand, bro. Like, come on. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You treat me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Feel like Byakuya... Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure the rest out on your damn self. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so my god, he wanted me to come with him. I wish I could just leave his ass right now. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay? We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Uh-huh. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Mizono. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I feel like I started making Makoto's voice higher instead of the slightly deeper anime, because, like, we hear his voice in the game. This man has a higher pitched voice. Which is fine, but I just need to adjust. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. And that one won't turn on. Sorry. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back that cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey!
Angry! Now I'm really angry!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but yeah, my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I don't want you going around breaking any more handbooks.
What?
But then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on. Do they need a charge?
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay. Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact. Not quite. Huh? Not quite. Okay. Oh. Huh. Leaves Byakuya. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet get to his mysterious Genocide Jack, But they say he's killed tons of people that have... We've had this whole conversation in the cafeteria. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. So that means we can go now? Oh.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... Ah, hey, you two. That's not Monokuma, I don't think. Ah. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
No, for real. Honestly, that's valid. He's valid for that. I already said we can go. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd say no and that'd be the end of it. Like, you're asking, like, why are you asking for permission in the first place? I want to be like, oh, are you sure? Man, okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right.
Such ignorance.
I should end the stream right here. You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Guys, chat. He invited me to go with him! I was fine! Whatever. You guys are too slow. Why am I the one that has to open the door? What's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see what she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Makoto, don't give him any credit. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. You good? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like this the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? No, she's saying she's Genocide Jack, bruh. I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. She probably barricaded herself and put her desk behind it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who may be able to persuade her? Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya. You think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Bro, shut up before he changes his mind. Stop it! Byakuya stood at the front door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Back up. That's funny.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again! And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Well, technically he didn't ask her to come out of her room, so... There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. What, the library? Yep. The library? Come on, let's go in. Sorry. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I don't even need to say that line, he already summarized it pretty well there. Man, whatever. If I remember, on the other side of the store, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, now he wants to let me go inside. Oh, here, Makoto!
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa! There's so many books and files! And so much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. Sorry, like my headset wire got caught. There's so many files stuffed onto that shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Oh. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. It wouldn't be in the school archive if you couldn't read it, bruh. Unless they only let very specific students into the archive, I don't know. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. And I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Well, let's talk to him first real quick, or... Oh, never mind. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh, yeah. It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. He's actually spitting facts right there. That is their problem. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I read them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents? And more than once? But this all has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. Why are you telling Makoto that, bro? And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. Backwards and whatever. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the mastermind. Byakuya could be a great mastermind if the plot had gone that way. I mean, it would be too obvious of a plot twist if that had happened, but... I mean, with all that power and all that access, he could be a lot crazier than he already comes out. He's not even crazy, he just comes off that way. But he really could have been a real villain. And what always interested me about the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. I'm also a true crime girly. Confirmed. Byakuya loves true crime YouTube videos. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single support surrounding the Genocide Jack case cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, There are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic... Oh my god. Sorry. I have a pillow behind my back, and I leaned forward so the pillow kind of like fell forward. It almost knocked over my whole cup just now. I'm so glad that it didn't. I really would have had in the stream. That would have been crazy. That would have taken like a long time to clean up. It's a Coke. Anyways. Where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were the members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Uh-huh. In other words, no one in the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? Byakuya, you really want to throw yourself under the bus right now, bro.
That's right.
That's the key question. Well, maybe if they had a lot of access to archives and cold case files, maybe they would know that information. Gasp! But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer is really walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already... Don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Thank you for that file. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Yep. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. And with other cases, at the scene of the crime, the word blood was written in the victim's blood. The scissors used in the murder were apparently custom made, which each pair left at the murder scene. Wait, hold on real quick. Oh, it's L1. Okay, there's a way to like make a blank, but each murder scene seemed to be left the same material construction. Victim suffered multiple stab wounds across the body, believed to be inflicted in the same. Scissors are used to tapping against the wall. Alright. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Ise, 14. Wow, 14? Takeshi Yoshida, 30. I mean, the 17-year was already crazy, but 14? Komatsu Nataro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the end of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place on either weekdays or at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there are any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Some part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my head has gone numb. Alright?
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Sorry. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya left and turned without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, it felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. But at the same time, I did uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. The scene of the crime? Yep. For a locker room, I should check with the boys too. And the others might have come up with some info that I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay. Sorry.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding ding ding. Fumi has discovered evidence of revealing the identity of the
I
culprit.
feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile, too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so... where's Celeste now? That little, line always takes 10 years to finish. The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Okay. Huh. This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Let's see here. Let's go back to the girls' locker room.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul. Oh wow, okay.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Hey, Kyoko. Have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But...
So then...
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay. Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Uh-huh. This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking at through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Because she's killed in a different way than the Genocide Jack victims were all killed. There's no stabbing involved. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit. We'll go over again. Library, okay. Plus, it might help me look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay. Oh. Oh, the poster? It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit. Why does the fact that she has big tits matter? Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Sakura? Are there Sakura or Aoi? You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee, and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and I left a stain. A stain? I don't see anything on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually... What? Oh, okay, it's still her line. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Aw. He can't blame himself for that, though. Warehouse. Oh yeah, I also need to go back to the... Well, let's go back to the library first, actually. Or... No, we'll go to work. We're already here. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets. Looks like they put together a good collection of school equipment. Okay. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food, to clothes, to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well. I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was going stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Celeste, come on. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Wouldn't be the incinerator again, would it? Oh, there's also another place we need to go. So, alright, our order will be sauna. We'll check out the sauna, laundry room, the incinerator room, and then the library. Okay. What's this? Is it the heat source of our sauna? Okay. The bathtub is huge. Okay. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. Okay. That's true, but it was just spending on trash duty. Sorry, low-key, I got tired of narrating the inner monologue sub. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Wasn't he reading her though? He never cleaned up the dust? Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. No though, the lamp, look. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yep. I went to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it's around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Byakuya took it. Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Oh, I guess it's not gonna be here then. Oh, actually, I think there's one more person I could talk to. Hmm? Oh, she's in the dining hall. I don't know why I thought she'd be in, near, like, in the hallway near Toko's room. Okay. She was in the dining hall during the last investigation, too. Oh, Hina. How's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling up something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? What is she supposed to do? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. She's nice. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's... Oh, I love this little sprite. It's so cute. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet you Hiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Yeah. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? No, there's tons of people like that. Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never saw her as that kind of girl. Maybe not spoiling per se, but if her, I guess, fan base was largely men and and that was who she like mostly spoke to, because programming is coding, that's a more male-dominated field. I guess she just she knew more how to talk to men than women. Bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or... It's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Ahem. So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone, Pride Kyoko?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. Oh, okay. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nutjob? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. We'll just spoil it for the rest of us, why don't you?
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, and just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toku behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around, bro. You're gonna die if you didn't. I'm surprised he didn't kill you for not showing up here in the first place. Terrible. You're terrible. Honestly, I feel like maybe he would like hurt, like kill somebody in those circumstances, but I guess since she is a crucial part of the trial, he's like, nah, I'll let it slide this time. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get a show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone had made a choice to kill a girl like that. And that murder is one of us. Someone standing right here. Yeah, what do you have to say to first for yourself?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Oh, she's in the back. Okay. You ready? We doing this? Okay.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro?
Shall we go?
Shall we begin?
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki. I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Okay. There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one. No, someone needs to stay with Toko. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until, finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't this so fresh? Isn't this so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's just get this over with. Give me 1 second. Aw. Sorry, I just saw a tweet. It was like from The Walking Dead, not the game, the actual show. So, I'm so sorry, I got distracted. Do. because I know this is going to take like a long time, so I have to like get all my ducks in a row real quick. Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get the show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes. Oh yes, okay. Increase the influence gauge by 2, effective during the trial. Okay, yes. Where did I get that from? It was from Taka, yes. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effect during a non-stop debate. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effect during the bullet time battle. I'll keep that for now. Increase bullet capacity. Effect during the bullet time battle costs 4. I'm gonna get rid of this one for now. That means that I would have more bullets, like in my, what's it called? The revolver, right? I don't want that. Algorithm. Increase the speed of memorizing a statement. That's from Chihiro. We're gonna use that for sure during this trial. So we have 4 points left. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Oh, vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Oh, never mind. We'll do this for now. Yeah. Let's read through that again. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girl's locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. The dumbbell found on the floor in the locker room, and the girl's locker room, had a significant amount of blood on it. Mondo. Chihiro told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired strength more than anything else. I'm not gonna read through all these. Suspected genocide jack victims that include Ken Harada, Tatsuhiro Honda, and Shoji Gaku, among countless others. They were killed in the same way and mounted to a nearby wall where blood loss was found at the scene of each crime, written in blood. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Aoi. Chihiro seems to have consciously kept her distance from the other girls at the school, even from the beginning. Meanwhile, it had been noticed that she got along remarkably well with her male classmates. Okay. Chihiro's body had been suspended and her hands had been bound with some kind of rope. Her fatal injury was a blow to the head. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often, however, the extension cord had gone missing at some point, and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seemed she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the scene of the crime. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. Alright. Finish. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Okay. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver that fatal blow. It was a dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Shit.
Interesting.
Should have used a focus.
Would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
The weapon had to be at the scene of the crime. There was something with a bloodstain on it.
Chihiro's fate, it appears it was. According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, it's wrong.
Can we agree that the object...
Imagine just making a simple, like, theory like, I bet it was an iron pipe, and Makoto comes out the gate swinging, no, that's wrong. What?
that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Yasuhiro, where were you when we were investigating? I didn't see him at all. No, I saw him on the first, I think it was the first floor when we were talking about the, like, when he was like, what I do is different from pseudoscience. Okay. That was the only place I saw him, though.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, we have to.
Yes! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Oh, sorry. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to Nonsense Debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual mark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Hee hee. Hi. Because I just want to play the game. I don't feel like having a hard time. In which case, you can forget all about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Shit.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
The thing Byakuya showed me in the archive, one look at that and anyone would be convinced. It shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide. Case closed. Why?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong!
I might might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Right.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Hifumi.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay, fine. The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. It was how the victim was, I mean, you just gave me the answer right there.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Dang. Just put her on the spot real quick.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What?
When he screamed, "You lie," you know what that reminds me of? I'm gonna start yapping. Have you guys ever seen Kill Bill? The Quentin Tarantino movie with Uma Thurman in them. So there's a scene. It's in because it's a two-parter film. In the first movie, it's her and Oren Ishii, who's played by our lovely Lucy Liu. Anyways, so before they have their big battle, they're going outside in the snow and they're just talking for a minute, circling each other, chatting. And Oren is like, your blade's quite impressive. And then, like, who made it? And the bride says, Hattori Hanzo, and she says in Japanese, like, she's saying, like, you lie. Is she screaming like him? No. But it's so, that movie is so funny. I swear it's comedy. Because she's saying in Japanese, you lie, she just goes, Unsotsuke. It's so funny. She's like, bitch. Anyways, that just reminded me of it. Nothing to do with this.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Me when I have bloodophobia.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko, to not be Toko. The answer to that, she's not just one, but multiple people, right? Hangman's Gambit. Schizo.
Now I understand. Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
It's a big statement, I know, but
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Tongue all hanging out, yep. I'm fine. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Yeah?
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Trepidation? What does that mean? I'm gonna Google that. Trepidation. Definition. A feeling of fear, worry, or nervous hesitation about something that may almost like a paranoid feeling. Okay. Synonyms: fear, anxiety, dread, apprehension, and nervousness. Yep. I didn't say it was paranoia, I said almost like paranoia. Alright? Don't get on me. Okay. I'm just trying to put my phone on silent so I don't get distracted. It's fine.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
No.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
I feel bad for her though. Like to be put on blast like that is wild.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
I mean, yeah, like, obviously he's the worst person for her to tell, but also that's because she liked him. Or still likes him. Still.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
And she came rejected in front of the entire crowd. Wow.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Well, she wouldn't have any control over it, though. Like, this is the most control she could have, is just barricading herself. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Say it again. Say it to him again. Do it again.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in the next second... Hell yeah, bro. I'm so happy.
Oh, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yes!
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I love her.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
In the anime version, also like the Japanese translation, it just like calls her like genocide or genocider show. Could be spelled as SYO or SHO, either way. I watched the games first before ever watching the anime, but because of the anime, I always just call her Genocider.
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
So intense.
She's one of my favorite. She's one of my favorite characters in the first game. She's so funny. I love her.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
I know. I'm gonna have a ball game voicing her in the upcoming streams.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Right? I'll answer whatever you want. Oh, look at her. Look at her little tongue. So cute. Little tongue. As long as hell. But still, look at her smile. So cute.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a good question to ask her, actually.
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
That is true.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I love how her laughs just stop so suddenly.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh? But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
What does that make me when I see the last few sentences? I don't know. Anyways.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
Her and Toko are not similar, but also not. Let me talk. So let me explain. Similar in the sense of like where Toko is like, my stories are full of passion and raw emotion. Like she feels that much passion towards her writing. Genocider just feels that way towards her murders. They have the same like obsessive qualities. It's just in very different. They have very different outlets for it.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Yeah, like killing a 14-year-old. Come on now.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Well, of course.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Ugh.
This is no creation of mine.
That's a fair comparison, actually.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. You'll see a clear difference. The victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Shrugs.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference to how to how she was suspended. In the other photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. It was what was used to suspend her.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Fair.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Yeah, you should embrace it, bro. Like I told you, you need to start hyping yourself up more. You're Big Mac.
Listen up, Big Mac.
Yeah.
There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They're all
There's a
men.
pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. Why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takashi Yoshida, 30, Komatsuno Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohia, Takashi Masamue, or something like that. Yuto Yumejima, there is no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Okay.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Well, then I guess I wasn't wrong when I said that Togo probably does like boy on boy. It's just that Genocider loves it.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So she's what's that phrase again? I know the phrase. A Fujoshi.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Fair enough.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of a one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
Yeah, he needs to be spoken to like that. Do it again. He needs to be put in his place.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That's true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
I love the voice acting for her.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
She's fully equipped. That's right, so I can go anywhere, anytime.
She said anywhere and anytime.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Oh, the voice acting is amazing for her.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
She said I ain't a Girl Scout.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Oh, yeah.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
No trouble at all.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason you pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because you wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, and this spread is actually similar to Toko's, where she does the same thing with her hands, kind of like hugging her body, but Obviously, the expression is somewhat similar, but still different.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
It would be when you kept like, it would be from the very beginning when you kept being like, this is very interesting. And also, we kept trying to, oh no, it was also when you insisted on going to the girls' locker room first.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
You wouldn't have known that yet. Discovery announcement wasn't even made yet.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
No, there is something very strange.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Oh my god, we're insane for real.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
I'll tell you.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot, and use that to make your case. When's the best time to use a flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck, and have fun. No.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yep.
But he was acting weird...
Because it was before the announcement, so...
Presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You absolutely take it!
Okay, calm down.
Natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
No, that's wrong! I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with it. Like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Library desk lamp.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No,
Liar. In my life.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yeah. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I don't disagree, so she agrees with not disagreeing, so that there's like a quadruple negative here. So she agrees, so not disagreeing, but also she agrees with agreeing. I don't disagree with not disagreeing. Is she good?
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. But does that mean... Can I really just accept that what Byakuya said as... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as truth? No, I don't think so. There is definitely something off about what he said. It's the scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
Oh, what now?
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yeah, see, now he's confused. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya had never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. Because the posters would have had to be switched if blood got on it. So...
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is... the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yeah.
The poster in the girls' locker room was... a picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
Oh, calm down.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had...
a boy band? It was Tornado?
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Oh, the protein coffee on the carpet.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Yeah.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee.
Sakura soft launched the whole, like, protein and food trend all the way back in 2010. Can you believe that? Like how these days in stores there's, like, protein Doritos, protein Pop-Tarts, protein ice cream. Like she's saying, protein coffee. And it's actual protein coffee, not just, like, how she has to make it by just mixing protein powder into some coffee. Like, yeah, I'm sure it's how they're making it in the factories, but it's like they're selling it. It's like the all-in-one product is protein coffee, protein cereals, this and that, yeah. What? Oh.
On the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Not scrubbed. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. So we'll just use the carpet thing.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible. Don't you think?
Oh, sorry.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go grab some water real quick. Okay, I'm back, and I hope you guys got some water too.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
What was it?
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gone into the boys' locker room somehow?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
Monokuma said they were immune to being hacked.
Been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was
Immune,
in the
or actually just,
hall.
oh no, whatever, like get sick or whatever.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
Yep, it was broken.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
She used her own.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Damn, I should have done the water break there.
Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
You've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy is wild.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
You will not be the one doing it.
No way!
That's what I thought.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Okay.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I agree, honestly.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
It's okay.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
No.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body. She's very respectful about it, which is also why I think it was a good idea for her to do it.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
Yep.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Well, yeah, it would probably be in her school files or whatever. Or in his school files, yeah. That's at least now I can... Because I think I was, like, low-key exposing myself in the past episodes where, like, for me, it's pretty hard to refer to Chihiro as she. But I couldn't say he yet. I said they a lot, and I was like, fuck. I was like, they're gonna clock me.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy!
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, now I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
The whiny voice is crazy.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. we still think you're the killer, remember?
Well, Byakuya was just as surprised as the rest of you guys, so.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
Right.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
No.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
You guys accused me the whole trial last time, and it wasn't me, so I'm allowed to change my mind.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
Like he was being extra about it.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
I can only do so much. It's not like I have access to security cameras. It's not like we took fingerprints. Give me a break.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yeah.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Yeah, I know you guys want to get this over with, and believe me, I do too, but we're not gonna die, so.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
You want to die?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's only one thing we can be sure about. There's only one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was in the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Alright.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Oh, damn.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
It would help out.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
We have flour. I think you can use it with like a paintbrush or whatever and some flour, or like it's like some tape or whatever. That doesn't have to be fancy.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
That is true too, so.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
We can all talk.
But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, he never said it was blue.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Well, because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
Yeah, she was baiting him.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew he did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Oh?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Wait, he talked?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Oh, he's just like me for real.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
He did.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill
Sorry.
Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
What do you mean?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Did you not actually find any?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
A handbook?
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? And it must belong to Chihiro.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit secret, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. Monokuma did mention that there is one thing that can, like, take it out completely, or, like, pretty quick.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
You'll be alright.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
No, you didn't.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the
Oh,
handbook
never mind.
laying on the floor of the sauna.
My fault.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Well, that's good advice.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Right? We learn something new every day. I've never been in a sauna, but, you know, that'll be nice to keep in mind.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
The one who was in the sauna for hours?
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who may have brought their handbook into the sauna? It has to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was...
Here's my answer! Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Is it you?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on! You've got it all wrong! He would never kill! I don't accept this! Show me the proof! The actual solid proof!
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works.
Wait.
It's just fine.
Oh, I see.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I had trouble figuring out the button to flip through the bullets. I'm sure Mondo's handbook broke during the Sauna Showdown. If I can just prove that, then that'll show the handbook Mondo has must actually be... Oh, he has Leon's.
Test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is, then that proves that what
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, it's wrong.
Like I said, I've seen this game many times, but sometimes I just forget the minor details that he had Leon's handbook on him, because I was wondering, I was like, how did Leon's handbook get broken again?
Is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
I've been talking a little bit during this, and if you couldn't hear me, I'm so sorry. It's just I forgot to unmute my mic. I don't even remember if I muted. I don't even remember when I pushed the button, so I could have been unmuted when I was yapping. I don't even know.
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Stealing from a dead student is fine.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning.
God.
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay. So... Oh yeah, because it reads like a manga of right to left. So, let's see. I really don't like this part, but it's fine. Chihiro's wrestling through the bag. Celeste finds him, and he's laughing, explaining it. And Celeste notices... Oh, the blue tracksuit, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Act 2, okay. So they say their good. Chihiro shoves it in the duffel bag. They say their goodbyes. Head to the locker rooms, or I guess the entryways to the locker room. And there's 2 question marks back to back. Oh, how fun! So then, oh yes, then Chihiro would have used his handbook to get in, and walked into the room. Oh shit! And that's where Chihiro meets up with Mondo, puts his bag into the locker, just having a nice, calm little chat. No, not that. Well, it wouldn't be these. Mondo grabbed the dumbbell? And then... takes Chihiro by surprise. Hits him with a dumbbell. Oh, the blood splatters everywhere, including over the poster. Dumbbell drops. He realizes what he did. Chihiro's dead. Oh god. Ooh. Act 3. Then rolling up the carpet because they're switching. He's switching the crime scene between the locker rooms. Okay. Oh, then... No, because that's him putting it up. Oh, sorry. So this is him taking it down. And then... No, because that's Byakuya. That's when the... what's it called? The student handbook dropped. Sana... Wait, so you use the Junko or Sayaka's handbook to get in. So this is Byakuya right here, the extension cord. That's right in the blood. So going into the girls' locker room, using Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get in. So then So this is Byakuya. This is when the handbook dropped. Sana. Oh, putting the poster back up. Well, putting the poster up in the girls' locker room this time. Setting down Chihiro's body. Okay, it's all over now. The crime scene stuff is switched. Chihiro's just in the room. And then fucking Byakuya, bro. Look at that maniacal smile. Walks into the room, sees Chihiro on the ground, has an idea, goes and gets the extension cord. Ties up Chihiro's body. Takes his blood and more bloodlust. Act 5. So there's only a few left. So this is So there's only 2 little panels left. And so this is sauna. What? Oh, okay, I see. So then. Oh no, because you go into the sauna room, and then he threw the student handbook, so now it fell onto the ground. Reenact.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Yes.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he.
Yep.
Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
So you get Sayaka or Junko's.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
God, you see how tight the neck is constricted from the rope? Damn.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, The killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Yep.
And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Mm-hmm.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
You are not Leon.
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo's a killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. Although, okay. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. I keep, like, gazing off into space. I'm so sorry. It is late at night. It is 3 a.m. I am tired. I think I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Yeah, it has been 4 hours. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Want you hear more? Sure. What are you gonna throw at me now? Let's talk a bit about fever time. What? If you press the R1 button, fever time will activate. The tempo will be... What? Its point, even if you push buttons at random, you won't miss. You can press X triangle. However, you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. This only lasts till your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? Also, that your opponent can use. Okay. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you're able to activate fever time at this point... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly... Okay, cool. Alright. Good luck and have fun.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it!
Okay.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Yeah.
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Alright.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
At least he's owning up to it. Yay! Okay.
Bro! What are you saying?
They're just like me for real. I would also be like, bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up.
I don't think you're giving up.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank!
Like I always think that the line will finish out, but it doesn't. It just cuts right off.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice? or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No time for me to do voiceovers again. Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada!
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to into the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. I think, like, in the anime, it's confirmed that Kiyotaka voted for himself and not Mondo, which is also very sad.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the circle button and to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that for as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Oh my god. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, that would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used a thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yup, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So, I think this is supposed to be Monokuma's line because it still says Chihiro's name. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what? Switch the scenes around. You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you... Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The most embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But the only reason he had a chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's older brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother that had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Did I read that right? Meanwhile, the charismatic had... Oh, I said that had put together, yeah. What kind of brother lets his little brother become part of a gang? That's crazy, even if you start a gang yourself. I guess the idea is like, oh, I'm looking out for him, but even still. My brother would never. Not saying that he didn't love him, obviously, but still. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, yeah? But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. You guys went on the other side of the road? Crazy Diamond. Aw. 'Cause Daya and Mondo. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's a team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. Daya was going to lose to his big... Okay. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. Yeah, you said that. You could have just said, hey, this bus came out of nowhere, or this truck came out of nowhere, bro. You had to do all that. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. To make him look stronger, I see. I'm strong. Strong. And yet... as soon as our killing game began, he realized... oh, the parallels between him and Chihiro. No matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why... Mondo... After after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness, and my head just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me his secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying
What?
if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had, so I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. I can't yell at that right now, so... I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him.
Oh, sorry. I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. Bro, that was your whole point. Man, out here gaslighting us. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again. I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
You can't be.
You mean execution?
Well Well now, well now, well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The black end that deserves a piece will be punished.
Ridiculous!
Oh, hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said... Oh God, I want to yell it so bad I can't. I said, wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taga's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that...
However...
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. Night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would help, I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that. To create the fake murder scene? But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But, you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair.
Damn.
What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck?
Mean! Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor. And then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Ah, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. No, I need to go to bed, bro. What time is it now? It's 3:35 a.m. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the dining hall, yeah? Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed in the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student. I mean...
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end. 10 students remaining. To be continued. You received the Crazy Diamond present. Yes. Okay, wow. Oh my god, I didn't even think I was gonna be able to make it through all that. Honestly, even during the, I was more tired during the investigation, during like the actual trials, and even during the trial, like for the first half of it, I was like exhausted. I was barely keeping my eyes open. It was only like when we got to when we were like 3/4 of the way through, where just my energy came back all of a sudden. But yeah, during the investigation, I was like, I wonder if I should just do the investigation this stream. And I did, so look at me go. I really love Chihiro. I'm thinking about all the characters in this game. I think Chihiro makes it into the top 3 for me in this game. I can't really give him a number per se, but I do know he's in the top 3 for me. But, like, and, like, even though, like, I remember this game, obviously, there was, like, some things where I was like, I remember the feeling of loving Chihiro, but the reasoning of why, I'm sure I could remember, but I wasn't really putting much thought into it because I just wanted to just play the game. It's like, because you have to understand, I know Danganronpa lore. Well, that's a stretch, because there's just so much of it, like, from the animes, like, what happened even prior to this. I know, I would say, a little bit more than the average person about Danganronpa lore, but it's not the way I know the Walking Dead games lore, where in the Walking Dead games, I can name everything from start to finish. I can name every single route, every single ending, every single character, every single backstory, and can analyze it to pieces. I can't do that with Danganronpa. I can do it to some extent, but I can't do it the same way I can do it to the Walking Dead games. So it's more like I remember the feeling of loving Chihiro, but since I didn't remember every single detail, especially since it's been quite a minute since my last, like, Danganronpa hyperfixation, I was like, I'm just going to play the game and just, let it all come back to me. And I was remembering exactly why, during this trial, why I loved Chihiro so much. That was like, because I think I learned about this game in, like, 2018, 2019, then 2020 happened, and this game was already very popular, but, during 2020, on TikTok had an even bigger boom. So, just started watching gameplays again, and then that was when I watched the anime after watching some gameplays. And just 15-year-old me hearing Chihiro's story and just being like, I am weak, but I want to change, and having the strength to do that, inspiring the 15-year-old me. And still is. And that, yes, Chihiro was stronger than Mondo. Because Chihiro was the strength of self-awareness to be like, these are my flaws, I am weak, but I want to change. I'm not going to let the revealing of his secret drive me to do such a heinous act. I'm going to use it to become better. And he wants someone who he really thought he could trust, which I think under most circumstances he would have been able to. But, just things didn't turn out that way. Look, there's more. It's probably going to be like how I forgot I had so much to say about Leon and Sayaka's stuff, and I had to talk more about it in the stream afterwards. I'm probably gonna have more to say in the next stream, but oh yeah, I will talk about Mono's execution. I'll remember to do that this time, so I don't have to do it next stream. I like it more so for the slight symbolism rather than the execution itself, because it is, I mean, it's funny, but not in the sense of like, because I know some people really just be laughing hard at it. Not saying that's not funny, but it just never really got that like loud laughter from me. It was always like a, maybe like just like a slight chuckle over like a, you know. But the slight symbolism of like, you know, that Mondo appears so tough on the outside. He has his cool hair, his jackets, his muscles, everything, his motorcycle. But in reality, inside he is soft and like butter, just destroys easily. So I more appreciate for that than maybe the comedy of it. Oh, Taka. Oh, fuck. Hearing Taka screams breaks me every time, because especially when he says my brother, because we also have to remember Taka didn't have any friends growing up. Because he was even saying to Makoto during our Freedom event that like he would start conversations, but they would last like less than 5 minutes because he just didn't know how to talk to people. He didn't play video games, he didn't watch TV, he studied, and he was on the public morals committee. He didn't have friends, and Mondo was his first friend, and let alone someone he had such a strong bond with, even if just for a few days. So this is all hitting him incredibly hard. Especially the fact that he voted for himself, that he was... Oh yeah, because even in the anime, he's after when Monokuma was going to take Mono for execution, Taka was saying, "Take me instead, just kill me instead." And... Oh yeah, also in the anime, when Chihiro, it's been like 6 years since I've seen the anime. I last saw it in like 2020. I'm not sure how I remember all this, but in the anime, when Chihiro is when he's going to Mondo for help, of asking him to work out with him to become stronger, he says, "I want to change. It's time for me to become a man." Killed me. Anyways. And he's like so excited about it. He's like, "It's time for me to become a man." I remember I saw this really nice fan art years ago. It's like if Chihiro had survived and started becoming stronger, and it's like he gets a little bit taller, just fills out more, and it's just so happy. Oh my god. Let's see. Byakuya doing all that, I mean, yeah, did it make things more interesting? Yeah, but you could also say it wasted half of my time during this trial. It is interesting, though. I don't like how he put Toko on blast like that. And also inadvertently made Toko believe that she really did do this and was horrified of what she thought she had done. Putting all this fear into Toko's head of barricading herself in her room and being like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise." She really thought she had done that, or that Genocider did it, you know, either way. So yeah, didn't think that was the coolest move on his part, but it is what it is. This is Byakuya for ya. He gets better later, though. Trust. I believe in him. I do like Byakuya, he just be pissing me off sometimes. It's cool. Oh my god, love Genocider. So happy. I'm gonna have a ball game voicing her in the upcoming streams. I'll probably have more to say about it tomorrow, but I'm just... my brain is fried. But... even though I just saved, we're gonna save again, because I don't trust this. Alright? And so, that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be going to bed now. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great time, and bye-bye.